good? What's up? What's happening? And welcome to week 2 of the NFL. And this week we will be predicting the Houston Texans traveling to Cincinnati, and I'll be as the Houston Texans. This game kicks off at 8:25 p.m. Eastern Time and 1:25 a.m. Friday morning UK time. We want 5-minute quarters. So this week I'll be predicting all the games that are shown live on Sky Sports. So that is this game: Houston at Cincinnati, New England at New Orleans, Dallas at Denver, and Green Bay at Atlanta. Yeah, I can't believe that New England lost week 1. That's 42-27 as well, you know.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley and this is the NFL on EA Sports. 2 running backs will take the field.
Let's get underway.
Larry, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Houston Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals.
So where's the pressure coming from?
This one taken from the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
I'm not au fait with the Houston playbook, so but what I do want to do is I want to
now Osweiler on first down. Buying time is left. And his first pass is incomplete.
I couldn't take the sack.
Again on 2nd and 10 now. It's Osweiler. And this one complete to Will Fuller. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss,
if only I could have
get upfield for the extra yardage.
Inside.
When you see a play like that, where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Osweiler, he's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Yeah.
Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn: find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Osweiler. He's got Fuller. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
10 yards to go.
22 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Osweiler. Flushed out right. Now the ball's out. Osweiler lost it. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. Now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Throwing, Dalton to the sideline, and a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I think in a lot of ways, Tyler Eifert is happy to wave bye-bye to 2016 because of the injury issues. Got hurt in the Pro Bowl, Missed the first 6 games of the season and then couldn't finish the year with another back injury.
Yeah, and the one that hurt, that Pro Bowl injury, supposed to be such an award for the great year he had a season ago, and just never really got things going this year, did he?
Such a difficult matchup, especially in the red zone. Look for a big bounce back in 2017.
Second down, Dalton. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. To the left side here for Eifert. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
That's pulled in at the 32.
Couldn't break the tackle.
A 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the Texans take possession. And now out comes Houston.
Try again.
And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. On first down, Osweiler. Right side, caught Fedorowicz. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies.
Did I get over? Did I get over?
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. But they've got a third and
so we shut out the first quarter, which is good.
Chains moving. They come up in an offset eye. They'll try to run for it with Miller.
Yeah.
And he gets it to the
just gets us there.
Good enough for the first.
Well done.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive
DBL
moving.
slot
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 30 inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play.
Oh, look
just
at
go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's Osweiler out to his left. He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
Oh, let's not.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
A first down carry now for Miller.
Break. Oh, didn't break one, but didn't break
10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And speaking of Lamar Miller, up over 1,000 yards this season for the Houston Texans, 5 touchdowns as well. And the second time in his 5-year career, he topped the 1,000 mark. And he did it missing 2 games due to injury. So just think of what the numbers could have been. But looking forward, he's such a versatile player. I would not be surprised if Bill O'Brien adds a little more to his plate in 2017 and throws the ball a little bit more to him out of the backfield. Get him into space and let him create bigger plays that way as well. Osweiler. That's caught at the 3. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, the Texans will call on their field goal unit. And on comes Nick Novak. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Novak's kick is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action. Let's see where this action takes us. First quarter, no points at all. Now we've got our first score of the game. Does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along? Or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away.
Oh,
and typically what I
could have
heard from guys
intercepted
and
that.
what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Larry Ridley. Larry will have highlights and analysis of this first half.
What was the flag
I'm
for?
guessing mostly defensive highlights that we will see.
Yeah, and that's kind of cool. No touchdown scored yet so far.
Yeah, none whatsoever. So the defense has put them in a tough spot.
Yes.
2nd and long.
We got three, fellas. We got 380.
Dalton throwing on 2nd down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard
Damn.
line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year.
Damn. Take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Tyler Eifert, 38 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown.
Damn. All right. Hold on. Sorry.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense,
just a little disclaimer, if you can hear any sort of strange noises or giggling, that's my little son.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Just a little.
Super tough.
Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Rolling to his right. Well, this is taken in.
I caught it. I caught it.
30 yards there.
Come on.
A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
They'll throw on first down with Osweiler. He'll buy some time right, and this is going to be incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
2nd and 10 now. Osweiler sliding out of the pocket. On the right side, this is Miller. Touchdown,
yes.
Houston.
Come on, we're back in the game.
Miller,
Back in the game, come on.
And the Texans have retaken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
31
I like how you're
seconds.
guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. On the return, it's Alex Erickson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take
They
a
get the
shot.
ball at half anyway,
Here's
if I
Dalton
remember rightly.
surveying the field. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football.
Yes.
And the Texans scoop it, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
No running backs in the backfield to help pass protect. All the receivers in their patterns. These are going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
They were trying to get the connection with a former Buckeye, Braxton Miller. And it's second down.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back.
Can't find anyone, and down he goes. Osweiler sacked. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, it's Osweiler. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this, and this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1.
Thanks, Brent.
So this guy's just sitting there, right? He's got like 30 hot dogs in front of him. And what's that? Apparently we're back. Okay, so Larry's halftime show got cut off. Sorry, we were doing story time here in the booth. We are ready, though, for the third quarter.
Yes, ready for the third.
The 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Crushing.
First and 10 for Dalton. To the left side here for Eifert. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Got to give credit where it's due.
Yeah.
Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They'll come out in the pistol. On second down, Hill. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. We become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division every year is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So
J.J. Watt
hasn't been too successful.
Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. Here's Kevin Huber
Shut him
now,
out for the first
as he'll
possession
kick it
in
away
half,
for the
second
second
half.
time. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any
surely.
points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some
Yes, come
gratitude
on.
by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. Let's look ahead for a quick minute. We don't have the schedules yet for next year, but what we do have are the 5 international games that will be played, 4 in London and then 1 again in Mexico, Jacksonville, Baltimore, Miami, New Orleans, Cleveland, Minnesota, Rams in Arizona, those in London, and then Mexico's going to get a great game. The Raiders and New England.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And just think about the ones in London. Remember, they're splitting them between the 2 different stadiums in London, so they get a different flavor in all of these places. But Mexico, for the second straight year, the Raiders are coming to town. That should be a whole lot of fun.
Should be a ton of fun and a very good matchup.
I'm not sure, but...
Now a handoff to Miller. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They're trying to establish that running game, but they're really having trouble, aren't they?
Yeah, when you're running against a really good 4-3 defense, that means you've got big guys inside who control things. Those big defensive tackles are making it very difficult to find open space.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Now he
and the
is
offense
a
looking to
donkey.
pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Now Osweiler throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Touchdown, Houston. Jonathan Grimes, 41 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead.
Come on, that's what I'm talking about.
Involved. What's the importance there in the
Let's take the
passing
punt.
game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Minute 37 left in the
Cincinnati
third
now
quarter.
ready to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Come on.
They stay on the ground.
No.
This time it's Hill. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
51
Second
on the
and
clock.
inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now Hill.
Yeah,
And he
did it.
might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. John Simon in on the stop.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to...
Back now in Cincinnati.
Final
It's the
quarter.
Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4.
They trail by 10 points.
Hill, the lone setback. And now to the air, Dalton. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but
Cover two,
incomplete.
man.
3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
I don't really like to play man defense.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. He's going to air one out.
That's mine, that's mine, that's mine.
And this is caught inside the 5. A big play. Dalton to his favorite target, Green. 46 yards. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Come on, we need to defend this.
They'll run it with Hill.
No, he's got in.
Touchdown, Bengals. Jeremy Hill taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas
4
gifts,
minutes,
right?
17 to waste.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Now Osweiler rolling to his right, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's fourth down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold
this
lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down. Here's Osweiler. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Dalton throwing on second down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone from Bengal TD. A.J. Green from 17 yards out. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The fourth quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
The
decision to go for it on fourth down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up
Texas
for them.
corner.
Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. On second down, here's Osweiler. Flush to his right. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands,
right here.
unable to come down
Now
with
or
it.
never.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense at that fell harmlessly to the ground. Here's Osweiler to throw. He'll buy some time right. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they've got a fourth down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Jones on the return. 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Bengals take possession. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
Need to shut them down.
Still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
stranger things have happened. And he had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Well, a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day.
Come on.
We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
They'll roll him out right. He finds his target, Fuller. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw. Rolling to his right. He's going to let it fly. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage,
here we
your
go.
best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down.
One last go.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down.
I'm not going to make this, but...
One last shot for Osweiler. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to... That's caught inside the 20.
But we've run out of time.
Charles, this one's going to be...
Damn. So there we have it. Madden predicts for week 2, Houston will travel to Cincinnati and lose 17-21. I've been Richard D. Creswell. You've been awesome, and I'll catch you in the next one.